Hi everyone, welcome back to Raven Master Thief. We're here with Patricia Myers and we're trying to get into the Baroness's cabin without him spotting us. He's sitting right there, so we're going to have to go up and try and get that ventilation shaft open. To do that, we've managed to find a necklace with a penny on it, and we're hoping that is going to be our screwdriver to unscrew the screws holding on the casing. Where's the pole gone? Is the pole still there? Oh, the pole is still there. Okay. Right, we're going to try that, weren't we? Looking good.
The penny might be the right size. The penny fits perfectly into the screw slot, but my fingers aren't strong enough to turn the screw.
Can we use the pole? With...
No, there's no gap to put the pole in. I can't force the cover open.
Can we put the penny on the pole? No. On the wooden tongs?
That's it. I can jam the penny in and make an improvised screwdriver.
Okay.
Right.
That's bizarre, but okay. I'm amazed the tongs would have enough grip, but okay.
That's it. I just hope that this is the right shaft.
Right, I've got it. Use that with the pole. We're going to use the pole here and we're going to climb down.
I could tie the bath towel around the pole, put the pole across the ventilation shaft.
Exactly.
And climb down with the help of the towel. Sounds like a plan.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Oh dear.
Here goes nothing.
Ah, Jakob Oust. I finally got you. I'll have them arrest you and justice will be done.
Can I be of assistance, madam?
Yes, you can get out of the way.
Shall I tidy up, madam?
No, it's time to celebrate.
Ooh.
Excellent. The coast is clear. It seems like she was searching for a specific photo, and that she actually found it. Jakob Oust. Now I've got you, she said. We got our hands on the list of passengers, but I don't recognize the name.
Oh, it's the doctor, wasn't it? I'm trying to think back.
Hundreds of black and white photos, many of them tinted. From the 20s and 30s, I guess. Ugh, I don't have time to deal with them.
Okay, sorry.
Impressive for a quick drink on the go.
Oh, wow.
Napkins and towels, but no jewel. Corkscrew, bottle opener, coaster, nothing else. Gin, whiskey, liqueur, sherry, vodka, brandy, and champagne.
Wow.
Every bottle is at least half empty.
Well.
A suitable glass for every occasion. But most of them look more or less unused. The Baroness probably disregards style and etiquette when she's drinking alone, and just uses the same glass.
Probably.
What's that? A small leather strap. Aha.
Aha!
To me, it looks like a combination lock.
Yeah, me
A
too.
good one, too. The door only opens when the right symbols are in place.
Examine the door.
I'd put money on the eye of the Sphinx being behind this door. I don't think anyone would bet against me. Nefertiti, Guernica, A.D., Buonarroti's Adam. This could be a memory aid for the Baroness. And it would explain how Inch discovered the combination. I'm going to copy the hints. As I see it, I have to decipher these clues to find 3 of the symbols. Then I can guess the 4th. Well, Nefertiti was an Egyptian queen.
Yes.
The monogram and the 2 other clues aren't much help. There are outlines of animals. A dog, a cat, a bear, and a rooster, amongst others. 8 symbols per cylinder. That means more than 4,000 possible combinations. If only I knew 3 of the 4 symbols, I could easily guess the last. But whilst I don't know at least 3 of them, I can't go any further.
Okay. So yeah, Nefertiti's the queen. What were the others? Where's my journal? Hello, journal? There we go. Let's go some notes. Secrets? Jill was right, I need to get the combination to open the secret compartment. Maybe the other passengers know something useful. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's have another look around the rest of the cabin then, see if there's anything else useful.
I'm sure that the eye is in the Baroness's luggage.
Yeah. Oh no, we don't. We think it's in that combination safe, you silly.
The mannequin could probably wear my clothes. It'd disappear under the Baroness's clothes, though.
Shame.
As a child, I often stood in front of shop windows and tried to stand as still as the mannequins. When I got bored, I claimed that one of the mannequins had blinked and declared myself the winner.
Okay.
Luckily, I don't have to go through all these suitcases. Inch has been traveling with this woman through Europe for months. I almost feel sorry for him. Almost. I'm here to steal one of the most valuable jewels in the world, not to swipe the contents of handbags.
Alright. God blimey. Who would have thunk it, eh? Pretentious thief. Right, so we go and ask the I suppose we go up that way, don't we? Ooh, who's this? The doctor? I think that's the doctor, isn't it? He didn't notice the
That was close.
Oh, the towel's not there. What do you do? Why have you put the recorder on?
What is going on here? I don't like that. Is someone else after the eye as well? But even if that is the case, what does the audio tape have to do with it? I can't let it get to me. I have a job to do.
So talking probably wouldn't be the best ideas right now when there's an audio tape
I'd
recording.
prefer to lock the door. Someone could come in and catch me at any moment. But it's important not to leave a trace. Inch absolutely cannot find out about us. I must hurry. No, I'd better leave the cabin as I entered it. Somebody might see me if I go out through the door.
Where's the towel gone? Well, there may be a problem there. The towel's disappeared. Oh, need a chair, okay. Ah, okay. Somehow we managed to flick the towel up. So they didn't notice. Phew, I thought the game had bugged. Okay, up the tower we go. Okay, do we close this for the moment? I guess we leave it. Let's go downstairs. And discover... let's go and talk to the professor. He'll know about Nefertiti and all the other things, won't he?
Professor Lucien could certainly tell me everything there is to know about Nefertiti, but he might also realize that I was in his museum in London. I'd better not talk to him.
Brilliant, okay. Let's try somebody else then. Lady Westmacott, perhaps? Oh, we can talk to the doctor.
It seems like Dr. Gebhardt was able to wrestle himself away from his work, but he still doesn't seem to be very relaxed. Quite the opposite. And why won't he go to the saloon? Dr. Gebhardt, getting some fresh air?
Oh, you could say that.
What do you know about Nefertiti?
Do you know the Egyptian queen, Nefertiti?
Yes, there is a famous bust of her.
Really? Tell me more.
No, I am sorry. I do not have time for that.
Okay, what about Guernica?
Does Guernica mean anything to you?
Now listen, young lady, I do not know what they told you, but just because I am German, I am not responsible for the crimes of my government.
Crimes? What are you talking about?
We obeyed orders, just like everybody else. Now leave me alone.
Okay, AD?
Do you know what the monogram AD stands for?
What?
A capital A with a small d below it.
Yes, I do. Will you leave me alone if I tell you what it means?
Yes.
You know.
It is not just any monogram. It is the first. Albrecht Dürer, a German artist, signed all his works with it. He was the first artist to sign all of his work with a monogram. It was not common to do so before then.
Are you sure?
His wooden engravings were, and still are, printed billions of times in Germany.
Billions of times. You're exaggerating.
Not at all. His work appears on German marks.
And what?
That's enough. I told you what you wanted to know. Please, leave me alone now.
Okay, so it's examine the poster.
The poster proudly announces the ship's first Atlantic crossing. The city of New York welcomes the MS Lydia. The silhouette of New York and of a ship, but not of this one. They probably use the same template for every ship. Looks pretty official, with a coat of arms, flag, seal, and all the trappings. And the poster is clean as a whistle. Someone seems to cherish it. The silhouette of New York and looks...
Okay. That's all done. Let's head into the saloon then and see if we can get some more clues. Lady Westmacott?
Lady Westmacott?
Yes.
What do you know about that? Ask the captain about that. Sounds Italian, doesn't it?
I
FTT.
hear you're well-versed in Egyptian history, Lady Westmacott. Can you tell me anything about Nefertiti?
A queen, the main wife of Akhenaten.
Did she have a favorite animal?
What a strange question.
I, just heard that they really adore cats in ancient Egypt.
Well, that's true, but I don't know whether Nefertiti had any special affinity for animals.
Guernica?
Does Guernica mean anything to you?
Why are you asking me all these strange questions?
I'm curious. How shall I learn if I don't ask?
Pick up a book.
Oh yeah, okay, could do that. Albrecht Dürer?
Are you interested in art?
Not really. I'm more interested in real life, in people.
So, you don't know Albrecht Dürer?
Just because I'm not interested in art doesn't mean that I'm ignorant.
What can you tell me about him?
Books, my dear, books. In them, you'll find the answers to all your questions, even the most foolish ones.
I bet you don't know anything about him, and you just want to cover it up.
Ah, you want to appeal to my honor. Too obvious, I'm afraid.
I saw a sign in Venice. It said Buonarroti. Do you know what it means?
I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian.
May I take my leave?
You may.
Right. Captain will know that one. Oh, we
He's
missed him.
sweating profusely. Burst capillaries and a sweet odor. I hope the crew doesn't take the captain for a role model, and that they stay sober for
Said
the
that
rest
last
of the
time.
trip.
Can we talk to him? There we go.
Hello, Captain DeCanti.
Miss Myers, how nice to see you. You look beautiful. We missed you at dinner.
I was in my cabin. I didn't feel very well.
Oh, I hope you're feeling better.
Okay.
Lovely concert, wasn't it?
You only heard the end. It was really wonderful.
All the more curious that Lady Westmacott embarrassed Mr. Kreutzer like that, don't you think?
I have no idea what got into her. They say she's a difficult person, but maybe it's the privilege of famous people to be a bit strange from time to time. When I was still a young sailor, Enrico Caruso was a passenger on our ship, and he...
I think she's fascinating. She's achieved so much, and all by herself.
Lady Westmacott, oh yes, that's true. The most successful writer in the world.
Do you know any more about her?
Everything. I'm her biggest fan. What do you want to know?
Oh, family?
Where is she from? Who were her parents?
Her father was a wealthy British salesman. Her mother died in childbirth. She had an outstanding education, but was a lonely child, they say. Her father was away on business most of the time.
I know how she feels. For many years, my father's career was also more important than me.
Don't say that, my child. Your father paid for the life you now live.
Did Lady Westmacott's father marry again?
Yes, a woman 15 years his junior. She didn't really care for the child. She was something of a high society lady. She made the headlines with her antics more often than the family would have liked.
Okay.
And her novels. How did she come to be a writer?
In interviews, she always mentions her French tutor, who encouraged her to write when she was a child. After some poems and short stories, she began to write detective novels with great success. The rest is history. The experts are arguing whether she or Shakespeare has sold more books.
Although she doesn't receive the same deference.
That's true. But her books are much more innovative and extraordinary than people generally give her credit for.
And what does an elderly lady like her want in Egypt?
I couldn't really say. She was there many times with her husband, an archaeologist. He died a long time ago.
I heard something about a reception at the Egyptian Museum?
Yes, for the eyes of the Sphinx. Or rather, for the eye. But I don't think she'd go to Cairo just for that. She usually stays away from official events. Didn't participate in the literary scene either. Always stayed as far away as possible from high society. Probably because of her stepmother.
Okay. Captain
Is it
Nicotti.
true that you're a war hero?
Mm-hmm. In 2 world wars. That tells you how old I must be.
You're as old as you feel.
Oh God, I hope not.
Aren't you feeling well?
You shouldn't burden your pretty little head with the dark thoughts of an old man, my dear.
Illnesses?
If you don't feel well, maybe you should take it easy.
I'm afraid if I take it easy, it'll kill me.
You seem to be a pessimist.
Fatty liver, asthma, gallstones, jaundice, gout, Shingles,
Crikey.
hemorrhoids, varicose veins, circulatory trouble, knee problems, pulmonary embolism, gastritis, migraine, neuralgia, tinnitus, rheumatism, pleurisy, thrombosis, and constipation. Those are what's been diagnosed so far. My body is a curse.
Bloody hell.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Forgive an old man. I didn't mean to shock you.
Yeah, that went. Tell me about the ship.
You're still the captain of this beautiful ship.
They couldn't just get rid of me, so they stuck me somewhere where I can't make trouble anymore.
Don't say that.
This ship runs fine without me. The crew knows what to do. They don't need me. They don't want me.
Captain!
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm burdening you with all of this. Forgive me, eh? I'd like to rest for a while. Soon enough, it'll be time to head back to the coalface.
Oh, Captain. Oh no, we still need to talk to you.
Captain DeConti?
Yes?
Do you know that one?
Buonarroti. That sounds Italian, doesn't it?
Ha! You can say that again. Buonarroti is the name of the greatest artist of all time. Michelangelo Buonarroti, who most people only know by his first name. Just imagine. One man, an Italian, achieves perfection in all three movements of graphic arts. His David is the most famous statue in the world. As an architect, he was a genius. He built parts of St. Peter's Basilica.
And as a painter, Michelangelo painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
The creation of Adam. The spark of life leaps from God to Adam. One of the most famous paintings in the world.
Yes, it is. The Sistine Chapel, Apostolic Palace, Vatican City. I don't know any animals associated with them.
Turtles.
Oh,
It's the turtles, isn't
it's
it?
a game
Ninja
I used
Turtles.
to play. My father posed me a riddle, and I have to guess an animal.
And Buonarroti's Adam was the hint? Maybe he meant Rome. According to legend, the founders of the city, Romulus and Remus, were raised by a she-wolf.
Yes, they were. Yeah.
No, that's too vague. Does Vatican City have an animal on its coat of arms?
No.
And the Pope?
Every pope has his own emblem, but the new one doesn't have an animal.
You don't seem to like the new Pope.
It's too early to say. But who's fit to hold a candle to John the 23rd? Il Papa Buono, as we used to call him. The good Pope.
He just died recently. What was his heraldic animal?
He was a lion.
A
and
lion.
so was his heraldic animal.
For a Catholic, Buonarroti's Adam could be a mnemonic for the lion. Pope John XXIII was elected in the Sistine Chapel like every other pope. A work of art hints at a coat of arms with a lion on it. Maybe.
We've got one.
I'll make a note of lion.
Right. I don't suppose we can ask the Baroness von Trebitz.
The Baroness seems to have a reason to celebrate. She's downing one glass of champagne after another. The less I have to do with her, the better.
Okay.
Best if she doesn't even remember that I exist. Although, based on her alcohol consumption, I don't really think I have to worry about that.
No, that's true. Let's see if the captain knows anything
Captain
else.
DeConti,
Yes?
do you know Nefertiti?
Is she a Greek queen?
No. She... oh, never mind.
No. Okay, what about Guernica?
Guernica, does that mean anything to you?
Not a harbor that I've ever docked at.
Ah, that's too bad.
Albrecht Dürer?
Do you know Albrecht Dürer?
Yes, an artist. Not bad. But he has his weaknesses as well.
For example?
For one, he wasn't Italian.
That's a pity.
You can say that again. At least he lived in Italy for a while.
What else can you tell me about him?
I once overheard an argument on board between a German and a Spaniard about who elevated the woodcut to an art form, Albrecht Dürer or Alberto Durero. Eventually, they realized they were talking about the same man. Ha!
Albrecht Dürer is called Alberto Durero in Spain?
That's right. Don't ask me why.
I'm gonna go have a look around.
All right.
The lady is not a fan of shallow conversation, which I respect. I shouldn't talk to her unless I have something serious to say. The lady is not a... I shouldn't...
I'm still going to go and talk to her. Right, okay. Have a look there.
The silhouette of New York, and of it looks pretty official, with a coat of arms.
Okay, let's head downstairs. See if Legrand or has Zellner been? No, we don't. We didn't. We were Zellner, so we know that conversation didn't take place. Go into the look at the magazines again.
Maybe the art magazine will help me with the symbols. Indeed. An article about the different works of art and how they survived the Second World War. And there's also a picture of the bust of Nefertiti.
Ooh, hello.
The unique Egyptian work of art was 1913. Permission to export to Germany. Second World War. Safe at the Reich Bank. Then a bunker. And then a salt mine. Prevented from shipping the bust to the United States. Back in Berlin since 1956. Very glad, blah, blah, blah. Soon in the Egyptian Museum of Berlin, and hopefully someday in a reunified Berlin on the Museum Island. Okay, so the bust of Nefertiti is located in Berlin. And which animal is on the city's coat of arms? The Berlin bear.
Okay. Nefertiti's the bear?
I just need one more animal.
Oh no. Going to the medical centre.
The doctor is upstairs. He probably locked the door.
Yep.
Yes.
Right, okay. We need one more. One more. Try the doctor again.
Dr. Gebhardt?
Yes?
Yes! Captain?
I was talking to the captain. He didn't look well. Is he sick?
I am sure you will understand that I cannot discuss the medical history of one of my patients with you.
Why? Do you think I'm too stupid?
I didn't mean that. It is a matter of confidentiality.
I asked whether the captain is ill and you called him one of my patients. Haven't you already answered my question?
What do you want?
I ought to be going.
Thank God.
Okay. So it's got to be...
The lady is not a... I shouldn't talk to her unless I...
Okay. It's just the
I don't
captain
know
and the
why,
doctor I can
but
talk to.
people
That's a good
just
chance
seem
going
to
out
open
on...
up to me.
Maybe somebody's out on
Is that a
the outer
blessing?
deck.
Or a curse? It must be horrible to look back bitterly at the end of one's life. Especially if it could have been a great life. I'll leave him alone with his thoughts.
Okay. There's no one out here. Nope, still no one out here. Those are the forecastle. And we've got those two which we're not allowed to talk to. Okay. See if Adil knows anything. Or Adil. Where's Inch gone? He's probably in the cabin, isn't he? Oh. Oh, Adil's not here.
Adil,
In the shower.
Ah,
I found the secret compartment.
Oh, brilliant. And the jewel?
I'm working on it. Adil,
Yes?
Man in the cabin?
I almost got caught in the Baroness's cabin.
What happened?
I don't know. A man came in and I just had time to hide under the bed.
Maybe it was a steward who came to clean the cabin?
And turn on a tape recorder in the cupboard?
Huh. Maybe it was Inch. He wanted some music?
There was nothing on the tape. It was playing, but I didn't hear anything. Something is rotten here.
Don't bother your pretty little head about it. Swap the eye and hurry back. I've got a surprise for you.
Uh-huh.
I don't think your surprise will really surprise me.
Secret compartment?
The secret compartment is secured with a combination lock.
Is there any way in?
Not without leaving evidence. I need the combination.
Huh. Are there any hints?
A memory aid consisting of several works of art. There are animals on the lock.
The works of art might hint at specific animals.
You don't say, genius. I've already got that far.
So the combination?
About the combination.
Yes?
Guernica. Sounds Spanish, doesn't it?
Yes, it's a city in the Basque region.
Does it have a heraldic animal? Or maybe the region has one?
I don't know. I've never been there. I just know it because the city was bombed by the Nazis during the Spanish Civil War.
Nazis? In the Spanish Civil War?
Yes.
Well, not officially, of course. At the request of General Franco, his friends from Germany reduced a defenseless city to ashes and rubble. Picasso immortalized the bombing in his famous painting.
Really? Is it on display in Spain?
Silly. As long as Franco is in charge, he won't allow that.
Where is it?
Oh, no idea. Paris, maybe? Picasso lived there for a long time.
Maybe. Doesn't help me much.
What about Alberto Durero?
Alberto Durero.
What about him?
What's his most famous work?
Hard to say. He did a lot. He was a pioneer of woodcuts and printmaking.
The Baroness left his monogram as a hint, not the name of one of his artworks. So there must be a painting that everyone associates with him.
Not to my knowledge. Although he did have a favorite motif.
And that was?
Himself. He made quite a few self-portraits.
That's it. The artist is the art.
Sounds logical. His most famous self-portrait is in the Prado in Madrid. I saw it with my own eyes 2 years ago.
Does Madrid have something like a heraldic animal?
Sure, it's a bear. It's on the coat of arms and all over the city.
A bear again? Like in Berlin?
Why not? The same numbers appear more than once on normal combination locks.
That's true. The bear then. That's it! 3 animals are all I need. I can guess the 4th. But I could try to find the 4th symbol anyway. Just to be sure. I'll be going. Don't waste all the hot water.
Never.
Right, we need to find out about Picasso then. Does the doctor want to talk to us?
Dr. Gebhardt?
Yes?
Yes! Picasso?
Have you ever heard of a Picasso?
That's enough. I am saying this as politely as I can. Please leave me alone now. We can discuss these unimportant things tomorrow, if it is really necessary.
I ought to be going.
Thank God.
I quite like the doctor. Lady Westmacott, do you know about Picasso?
Lady Westmacott?
Oh, we can talk to her now.
Yes.
It must be exciting to meet all the world's famous and powerful people.
I stay away as far as possible from high society. Too shallow. Too boring.
But some of them must be exciting. Have you ever met Picasso?
They told him he's a genius so often that he actually started to believe it himself.
But his paintings are impressive. Guernica, for example.
Well, it certainly is big. I have to give him that.
Didn't he have to flee from Spain?
Yes, from the fascists, but not just him. Many of his paintings as well. If I remember correctly, Guernica is currently on display in the Museum of Modern Art in New York. He bequeathed it to a future Spanish republic.
And until then it stays in New York?
Yes, it's been there for years now.
Ah!
Have you ever been to New York?
For the love of God, what would I do there? We have the original York in England. That's quite enough for me.
Absolutely.
So, you don't know the heraldic animal of New York?
No, probably an eagle. It's all eagles over there.
That's
May
true.
I take my leave?
You may.
I've just remembered there is a coat of arms on that poster, and that was New York, wasn't it?
Okay. The coat of arms of New York
Yeah.
City is on the poster. There's the obligatory eagle.
Eagle.
That can't be it, since
Oh.
there's no eagle on the lock. But
Okay.
look here. How cute. There are 2 beavers posing on the New York City emblem.
Beavers. Okay.
Guernica equals New York equals beaver. All 4 symbols decoded. Gosh,
Yeah.
I'm good. Now,
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Let's go and try and break into that. We'll have to go. The doctor's watching, so we'll have to go back through the vent. Alright, no one's discovered it, so that's good. And we'll drop down into the Baroness's cabin next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, I'll see you then. Bye bye.